What Chris Calori said a few moments ago should not be lost on New Jersey taxpayers. In fact, if you are a New Jersey taxpayer, this is probably one of the greatest investments that you have seen as a taxpayer in your lifetime. It really is. It is the greatest investment in rail transportation and mass transportation going on in the entire United States of America. And it's going on to relieve what is a pain point for millions of New Jerseyans who had to deal with delays and other challenges. We are here today making history, announcing the final funding completion for the most important infrastructure project in the United States of America. Why? Because this is the busiest river crossing in all of not America, but all of North America. The economy of this region depends on the Northeast corridor. It is like the jugular vein in the body politic of the Northeast. This project is of such scale and significance that it is not only a day to rejoice as taxpayers for having such a massive infusion of federal funds, but it's also going to affect the lives of thousands of people in this region because it's creating thousands of jobs. If you're a laborer in this region, if you're part of one of our building trades, this is an extraordinary day because New Jersey works, New Jersey builds. It's going to bring so much money into our economy. And my mayor, Ras Baraka, said that. When we invest dollars into projects like this, it expands our economy overall and actually returns to the taxpayer. Every dollar invested in this project brings back more than $2 back to economic growth in the region. This is a great day for New Jersey. And if you add to that we're standing in our principal train station of our state, that has not seen this kind of investment in it in decades and decades, that this now will be even more of a point of pride with easier traffic and circulation within the train station. This is a day that should be truly exciting. This is a day where promises were made and promises kept. 10 years ago, one of the first meetings I had in my office was with the then Secretary of Transportation for the Obama administration, our governor and others pulling together and saying, how are we going to get this train unstuck and this project built? Over a decade of my life has spent one of the biggest projects of our office has been working this every single day. Obstacles put up, obstacles torn down, stalling, back to moving forward, and finally we are here today. Thanks to literally thousands of people who have been determined to get this done. I can't count the number of press conferences we've had with little portions being done, little things happening, and everybody saying, is this it? Is this it? Well, no, we still have to do this and that and this and that. That's over today. We are announcing the completion of the funding of this project, and it is an extraordinary day, a day to rejoice and be glad. And I want to say finally, I've thanked Senator Menendez, Governor Murphy, the county executive. I've thanked our mayor, our congressional delegation, who it's been extraordinary. We've had incredible leaders like Chris Calori, who've been a part of it. But most importantly, I think New Jersey should be proud, and I want to thank this state. It has been frustrating in New Jersey to see a reality where we send so much of our tax dollars down to Washington, but don't get the proportionate reinvestment in our state. And it doesn't make sense, because this region is one of the most economically productive regions on the planet Earth, in all of humanity. That when we invest in New Jersey, whether it's science and research, when we invest in New Jersey, whether it's education and higher education, when we invest in New Jersey in infrastructure, we see tremendous returns. Of all of America, this is the best state to invest in when it comes to moving this nation forward. And so the patience of the New Jersey taxpayer has finally been rewarded today. New Jersey taxpayers, this is a day for you, and it's a day for all of us who've worked so hard to make this project possible, to say a sense of thank you and gratitude. The President of the United States is in Delaware, understandably. We couldn't get him to New Jersey. I don't understand that. Maybe he has some connection to Delaware or not. But I remember being in his office at the beginning of his administration, talking about the urgency of this project. And he looks at me and reminds me that this is a guy that rode the train every day to work for his family, relied on the Northeast Corridor, and said the frustrations and the pain that New Jerseyans feel with delayed trains, with inadequate service, he says, I know that pain. And he looked me in the eye and said, we're going to get this done. And then we had the most productive Congress in generations. And so this is really the result of the stubborn will of so many people. And I particularly want to thank New Jersey taxpayers and the President of the United States for getting us here to this day. Chris, you said something important. The one thing that I should also mention is that this incredible federal investment actually reduces the burden on the states to put money in as well. So this is a great day of savings for New Jerseyans and yet another reward for New Jersey taxpayers.